first of 8 races on the VAAL card, and they are dispatched from that mile start. With along the inside, Kakiebos beginning well. Paradise Flowers up there in the early stages. The Work of Life is just a couple of lengths off the early gallop. Teo Toriate and the grey Miss Platina towards the inside. Followed by Head Turner and Rebels Princess, with Dam Busters in the yellow colours wider out in the track and giving the leader about 6 or 7 lengths start as they run down past the 1200 towards the 1000, and Paradise Flower has picked it up by a few lengths. Kakiebos is racing second. The Work of Life is back in third position. Teo Toriate and Head Turner, then Miss Platina and Rebels Princess, with Dam Busters being the back marker, some 7-8 lengths off the leader. With 800 metres left to go, it's Paradise Flower strolling along here by 3 to 4 lengths from Kakiebos in second. Then came the Work of Life in third, with Miss Platina fourth. Teo Toriate follows those. Head Turner tries to make a bit of progress, followed by Rebels Princess and Dam Busters. 500 to go, and in front is Paradise is now starting to put on the pressure towards the inside. The Work of Life has still got 4 lengths to make up. Then came Teo Toriate as they enter the final 300 metres. Kakiebos hits the front from Paradise Flower. The Work of Life is hard driven back in third, with Teo Toriate on the outside, but Kakiebos goes well past the 200, kicked 4 lengths clear. Teo Toriate is back in second. It's Kakiebos from Teo Toriate, and Kakiebos goes on to win its maiden. Kakiebos by 2.5 lengths. Teo Toriate, the Work of Life, and always battling third. Then came Paradise Flower, followed by Miss Platina, Head Turner, Dam Busters, and Rebels Princess was last across the line. Never looked like losing in the run. The Daughter Flower Alley is out of the Dylan Thomas mare Wild Ash, was bred and is owned by David Shaw. Well done to Titanium Racing, and well done to Lucky Hoodalakis. He could be the key man to follow here. If you look throughout the course of the afternoon, just looking at his other runners, he's got Master Christmas, Universal Love, Lady Fallon. They've all got huge chances.
All right, so the first is underway, and it is, of course, a winning start. Not for the first time do we see these colors next to me after race number 1, but the winning pilot and the winning trainer. And, of course, the familiar looks of Mr. David Shaw. It is, of course, number 9, Kakiebos, who has come through to confirm the good form, or at least the good debut effort that was behind the Courageous. Now, you were the last to go down. You went down nice and quietly. And then, of course, in the race itself, it looked, you can tell me more, was it a reluctant leader at the front there, Heather Adamson's runner?
Not really. Sis, I got a really, really good break, and she was traveling, and I think it was Caden. He opted to stick straight to his jaw, but he ran past me quite early in the race, and at the time when we were head and head, my filly just wasn't enjoying it. I think she was being a bit too competitive early on, and I opted to bring her back and follow that also, and I think it's panned out well.
Right, so when you asked the question, it was an emphatic reply. Now, this was over 1,600 meters. 1,600 meters will be just about the bottom end of the scale, do you think?
Yeah, I think 16 is going to be an absolute minimum. I think she's a filly who's going to stay all day, and yeah, she hasn't put a foot wrong, surprisingly, so she's going to go on.
Right, the track from where we're sitting in this air-conditioned studio looks in immaculate condition. Can you confirm that? Is it running well?
Yeah, it's running well. So this track's been running great for a while now, and today there's no concerns. I was able to canter down the inside, have a shot up on the outside, and it sort of felt and looked all fair, so it should be a good day's racing.
Okay, now, of course, it is that time of the year. It's Christmas time, so the guys out there would need a Christmas present from Mr. Zaki, the man who's been informed. Master Christmas is your next one, and again comes in with pretty solid credentials.
Yeah, so I'm quite competitive today. Master Christmas, obvious chance in the next. He might enjoy the mile straight. I thought Lady Fallon could have been my best today. I really like her as a horse. And then Universal Love.
First time over the ground, eh?
First time over the ground, but I think she's going to really shit. She's going to get the trip, I'm pretty confident.
Well, thanks. You were up front before we even pressed you, which we really appreciate, and have a good afternoon forward. Stay out of the heat. The heat out there, I think, unbearable.
Yeah, it's really, really hot today. It's a bit humid, but no wind, so it's going to be testing for both riders and horses.
Yeah, you're going to earn your riding fees, eh?
Yeah, thanks. So just well done to Lexi, CJ and the family doing business today. Lucky's laying back at home. You know, he thought he'd take the day off. He does get lazy now and again. Well done to David Shaw. He's on a nice MSC cruise, so I guess I'm the only one who hasn't come to the party and gone to do something, but I'll get my break soon. Well done to David, well deserved, and just to the team, to my sponsors, Maurice Fintini and Kakiebos Shift, thank you.
Thank you so much, Craig. Now, come through, Miss Hudalakas, Lexi. Good way to start the afternoon. And as far as the book, but races are not one on paper, you seem to have a good day ahead of you.
Yeah, I think all our runners are competitive, so we should be there and about the whole day. Like Craig said, I think Lady Fallon is probably our best runner today, so hopefully we're back here.
Okay, but now let's talk about Kakiebos at home. Had it shown the necessary improvement? Does it show much at home?
You know, in the beginning, we really struggled with her condition-wise and muscle-wise, but then my dad said, okay, let's back off her. We did gym with her. We did long, slow work with her. David was patient, as always. So, yeah, I must say, I must give a shout-out to Kakiebos South Africa because David had to get permission to name this horse Kakiebos. So, well done, guys. They want to know when she wins, so well done, yeah.
Okay, last question. I don't want to keep you here too long because I'll be fluked by Lucky the next time I see him. Right, we've spoken about Lady Fallon, who was a scratching last time when due to run, if memory serves me right, recently. But you've got a Master Christmas, you've got Universal Love. Craig thinks you'll relish the extra. Where can you really point us after Lady Fallon?
We don't have any more runners after.
I mean,
She's
those
the last one.
horses that I
Those
mentioned.
two, yeah, I mean, they're both young horses. We don't really know where they're at yet. I think Universal Love will enjoy the trip better. Master Christmas, he's a bit naughty, so we don't know what we're getting on the day. Yeah, he's a master of my fate boy, so he's not the easiest to deal with sometimes.
Yeah, I'll let you into a secret. I was giving him as much airtime as possible, but no, do have a wonderful afternoon and thank you for
Thank
talking
you
to
so
us.
much. Just want to say well done to the whole team at home as well.
Right, I believe it is Evaristo, the winning groom.
No, he's not
He's not here,
here.
but of course this is for Mr. David Shaw. This is the Racehorse Owners Association that is their 15,000 Rand contribution, and our compliments in regards to Mr. Shaw as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Lexi. That is Lexi Delancas, and certainly the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. And certainly a horse, a person it is, of course, the mother, a renowned horsewoman, the grandparents, and of course, Lucky himself. What more can we say? Thanks so much to Craig, and we are sure we are not going to be missing him too much. He's going to be back here. He has got a good book of rides ahead.